Hey guys, today is December the 17th of 2013. I want to go over the euro, just give you my thoughts and my opinions. And know that this is an educational video only, so please consult a professional financial advisor. Okay, so on my Gann emblem dates, as you all know, I have the 19th that I'm watching. And you see right here, this is the date I'm watching. We did the 16 already, that passed. A couple of more days, and we hit the 19th. So this is my next date to keep an eye on. If it's going to put a high, it probably could put a high there. Or if it's going to turn to the downside, it possibly could do it that day. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. And then that's it. And then markets closed, I believe, the 25th. And then the 20th is the next day that you got to keep an eye on too. If you look at here, from the high, you have it right here. This is the high, the 38.31 high right there. You get this vibration level right there, which is the 20th. So those 2 days you got to keep an eye on the euro. Let's look at the how the market did do it generally. You see that Asia didn't do too good. The Shanghai, the Hang Seng, minus 20.45. The Nikkei did pretty good. Europe is not looking good either. Everything negative here. Yesterday we did pretty good. So let's see how this market's going to do today. In regards to economic news, USA that can affect the euro will be at 9 a.m. Central Time. Will probably be 10 Eastern Time, which would be a housing market. It's not really a market mover. It's kind of have a medium impact, but we'll see. But that's the only thing on the calendar. So you can see the euro did pretty good, except core CPI was a little negative. But other than that, also US did CPI positive too, flat. So let's see on that. In regards to commitments of trader, same thing. Large commercials are hedging on the net positions, and the large speculators are going long. And it hasn't crisscrossed here, so we got to see once we get the report out where all the money's going, where it's leading to. Performance-wise, you see the euros 20%. This week, Swissy 30% higher, Yen 23, and the New Zealand, and these are pretty much negative. If you do on a day, the New Zealand's pretty much higher than the rest. Gold and silver is pretty down. So that's that. Let's get into the chart. As you see right now, we are at an inside day. Hasn't really been doing much. What's today? The high is 37.81 and 37.44. It's probably going to be in that range, unless I think it's waiting for Wednesday for the Fed, what's going to do. So not much action. I'm still long, and I have my shorts right above. So if this thing starts tanking, down, I'll get stopped out and lock in profit. But I'm expecting this thing to do fifth wave. I don't know where, but somewhere up north. But if it doesn't, then it's gonna go down. Other than that, there's nothing else to show in this chart. If you look at the Gann swing, you're still positive, so everything is still looking good, to the upside. Let's go to our chart. You can see against the dollar, Norway and the Sweden very strong. Everybody else is tanking. Something must have something's out, or some news or whatever in regards to these two currencies. But other than that, that's it. The pound has sold a lot compared to the euro. So let's get into it here. Okay, so I want to show you that this is the grid that I have that I use from the 5/4/2011 high. Or is it the third? to the 724 2012 low, and this is the grid that we at right here. This angle it needs to close above this angle. If it's not going to close above this angle, it's not going to go any higher. So we're still struggling here, trying to close above this angle. So that's showing me signs of weakness on the euro. If you go to my 20 monthly grid, and this is all monthly candles, you got the same thing right here. It's still having issues, trying to stay above that level, which is at 3801. Anything above 3801 is going to have a problem. So that's an issue right there. Let's glance this chart and see what we got there. Nothing's really changed, man. It's just pretty much sideways. Nothing's changed here. You know, inside day. You see how these two things are narrowing into that together? That means that this price is being, you know, squeezed in. It's not really moving too much, but it's going to explode somewhere. Let's just go straight to the monthly. Like they kind of have an idea what's going on. Kumo cloud. All this right here, this red is the Kumo cloud on the monthly. It's just showing you there's a lot of resistance there. There, the 50 simple moving 50 Fibonacci level, the tip of the cloud. You got this linear regression line, which is the 100 medium line right there, and that's becoming resistance. It kissed it right there. So that's a problem right there for the euro. It needs to continue going higher through there. Let's see. Let's look at the big picture. The big picture is consisted of monthly, weekly, daily, and then the 12-hour. And you can see that on the 12-hour, the thermo intraday, it's green, it's positive, it's strong. You're above the 20, you're above the 50, you're above the 100. You're chopping around the 12.5% level, but you're still good. It's still strong. It's just, you know, it's waiting for a decision to do, you know, where it wants to go. Everything here is positive. This is kind of showing divergence to the downside. Same here. It looks like it's getting weakness, but you got a cycle that wants to go higher. Until that changes and goes down, then everything is going to line up to go lower. Same thing here. Once you crack the 50 and these start turning, this is not looking good because there's divergence right here at this, because it's chop, it's going sideways. And the same thing here, you can see a doji on a daily showing you, you know, they're undecided. But the trend is still up. This is up. MACD is pushing lower, so divergence there too. That's not looking good. The cycle is down on the weekly, on the daily, and you haven't cracked the 50 yet, and prices wants to push lower. Still positive, and still positive, but not fully green like here. On the weekly, you know, the trend is still up. TEMA is still up. You know, this is the MACD is positive. You're embedded in CCI, so that's good. You got to cycle up on the weekly. That's strong. That's positive. That's positive. Now the monthly is the same. Nothing's really changed. So you had the full moon. I think I saw the full moon yesterday. Beautiful too. And then you have the winter solstice that changes here in season, which is the 21st, coming up for those that trade, you know, Astro and stuff like that. But other than that, man, this is just noise right here. You see how the bands are narrowing in. I want to see if it's really there's a squeeze play setting up. I don't see any here, but if you want to go here to the squeeze play, let's see if it loads up. You see that on the 4-hour, there's a squeeze play setting up, and it looks like price wants to go higher. You just got that blue bar here as of now, and you got a squeeze play set up here in the 1-hour chart. So this is the 5, the 15, the 20, the 30, the 1 hour, and right here's the 4-hour. So the only squeeze play setup will probably be on the 4 hour. It's been chopping around all this for 4 hours. Can you imagine that? So it's going to pop somewhere. And I'm looking at this indicator, it wants to tell me that it wants to pop higher. So that's all I'm going by right now. Same thing here. Well, it doesn't tell you here. It just says that in this hour it's just contained. But that's it, man. Hope this video helped. And I'll see you post another video, give you my thoughts tomorrow. Peace.